chocolate and nuts. How you that up?
Yeah, that's true. You can put chocolate with any nut. It tastes amazing.
Bro, I could destroy this.
You guys like chocolate gummy bears? Chocolate covered gummy bears?
I don't like really mixing that.
I don't know. That sounds
Have you
kind of weird.
tried?
I tried it.
I have not. I'll try it, but I have not tried
Next
that.
time if I ever see you guys, I'm gonna bring chocolate gummy bears.
Where do you get this stuff at?
I didn't even know chocolate
Sprouts
gummy
has
bears
everything,
existed.
huh?
What?
I didn't know chocolate gummy bears even
Let
existed.
me stop before I crush
It's
this
like a
whole thing.
juicy like explosion in your mouth.
You gotta put like a padlock
That's
on
what
it.
she said.
A timed lock. It only opens for a certain time of day.
Yeah.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to Talk Rice to Me. I'm Jesse.
I'm Brad.
I'm Jay.
I'm Angela.
Okay, so I actually just thought about this question, and then when we were driving back from New York, I was wondering this, right? And I was like, why is it that guys are so into cars? Because I know that you're a car guy, Brad. So can you answer? I've always wondered that because I'm not obsessed with cars.
Yeah.
Jay's not obsessed with cars. But then I've noticed that a lot of guys are obsessed with cars. You know, like you like to play with your cars. Angela, I know that you got friends and like your
My brother-in-law.
your brother-in-law's obsessed with cars.
Heavily.
Christian.
Like I know it's really popular amongst Asian people too. They're like obsessed with cars. Is there a reason why?
I think it's just making like your car your own and like having your own like style to it.
Okay. What do you think?
Sometimes I think it's for the clout. Other times I definitely think it's because it's a hobby and it's like something where you can change things to improve whatever it is about your car you want to make.
Performance, whatever.
Yeah. And I think that
Make it
becomes an addiction.
faster.
Because like even with me and my motorcycle, it's like the same thing. I wanted to change things, but it's a money pit.
It is. It's so bad.
So is it gratifying like when you put a new part onto your car? Like when you got your new engine, was it like, oh, it's like
Dude,
a
every
sense.
part that comes in is like Christmas. Literally every single one.
And I swear every car person says the same thing, like who's really into their stuff.
Your brother-in-law's like got like multiple cars, right?
Yeah. Yes.
How many cars?
I don't know, but I know right now he has his Porsche and then he has his Nissan G.
GTR?
Yes. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's my dream car.
His project was to make the most fastest GTR in the States, and it reached
that's
that point before he was going to put it in the track, and then he sold it, and then got a new working car, like a new project car. So right now he's on his third, for the whole purpose of every time his vision keeps changing, and then some. Yeah.
I know a lot of guys, they'll build a car completely and then they won't even really enjoy it for that long and they sell it because they've already done everything they can do to the car.
Yeah.
And there's no like what else do you do when you've done everything? So then they get bored of it and they just sell it, start something fresh, and then start the whole process over again.
I think you're right because that's what my sister's ex did. That he had like a Supra, a 99 Supra. I think it was a 99 Supra, all red.
Yeah.
Scary. It was like a death wagon, I swear. But yeah, I think he said he got it to like 1,000 horsepower at the wheel.
wow. Yeah.
Jesse and I sat in. I don't know if you ever sat. But
I never sat in it.
I sat in
Never
it,
sat in it.
and there was a straightaway behind our house. And he went from 0 to 60. I've never been so scared in my life.
Yeah.
Did your stomach fold?
I was so scared because he went over, and then it was the straightaway, but part of the straightaway was a bridge that went over the highway. And all it feels is zooming by, and it's around a slight curve, and I thought I was gonna die, but it was so fast. And yeah, you're right. After he had it, I think he sold it within like a month or two after he completed
They
it.
finished it. Yeah.
So
I'm different. I have like sentimental value with my cars. Like the car before the Evo, I didn't want to sell it. I feel like every guy says I shouldn't have sold that car. Every car person. But
wait, would you be working on both at the same time if you never sold it?
no, actually I got the Evo for I like replaced it.
Okay, so the money you got for your car, you bought it. It's Integra, right?
The Integra.
I swear to God, it was Civics, then it was Integras, and then it became the Evo.
Yeah.
And now it's like,
I didn't have a Civic before, but the Integra was my first car.
I mean, like the phase. I mean, there was I remember when I was in high school, everybody was like souping up these Civics.
Yeah, so Civics and then Civics and Integras, right?
Yeah.
Because literally I had 3 friends, they all had Integras.
Yeah.
And then after the Integra, it was either a WRX or an Evo.
I know a lot of guys that had Integras, they jumped to the Evo, and then from the Evo, a lot of guys jumped to GTRs.
Yeah. That's literally how it is.
Right?
They just
I
like
swear.
upgrade in
Yeah.
speed.
What is it now? What is most people like souping up now? Supras? No.
I mean, Supers, it depends what age. Supers are kind of expensive. They're like $60K.
Right now, what is the most common like toy car? Or
I
people
feel like the GR86 is the most common.
what's that?
It's the Toyota. What else? What do they call
I
it?
feel like Japanese cars are very common project cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Skylines.
Isn't that GTR?
Common though.
Isn't a
I
Skyline
mean,
a GTR?
Yeah. I mean, a GTR is a version of a Skyline. They have like
Maybe it
GTT.
depends on funds available.
Yeah, for sure.
I remember when I wanted to try getting into cars, like teach myself do things, I got an Integra. Because my brother-in-law said, start with an Integra, get a 95 Integra. Literally did just that. Taught myself how to drive, and I was like, all right, sorry, F this, can't do it.
It was stick.
Huh?
It was stick.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay.
I got played. I did it. If you ever buy a car, do not do it off eBay, and do not do it where you don't get someone to go appraise the car to make sure there's actually no mistakes with it or things wrong with it. It was like a nice price, so I fell for it. So what I paid for the car was what I ended up having to pay in addition to fix the car. With just like
Dude, buying a
to
car on
get it.
eBay is crazy.
No one. My brother-in-law was like, "You're so dumb. You didn't even talk to me before you bought it." I had FOMO
He
on
was
the car.
impulsive.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, are you an impulsive person? I was like,
I used to be, yeah.
you're just a
With
fool.
my
Sam.
purchases, not anymore. No, I think about
You
it
didn't want
now.
to see it in person? I feel like I had to see it.
Dude, I was up for like a week trying to find the right car. And then this one's everything seemed to check the box. And then I had to pay like $1,000 for it to get shipped over here, whatever. Just
Wow.
yeah, it was a very young, dumb mistake.
So you're no longer into car. You're not like that. into
No,
car.
that probably just taught me how to drive a stick. And then I was like, all right, that's as much as I want with this. And I switched my interest to a motorcycle. Way more affordable, way more just what I was looking for, I think.
That's dangerous.
Not to work on
Probably
a car.
fun. Yeah. I couldn't.
I'm not a car person.
I wouldn't own a motorcycle. I think I'd kill myself.
Me neither. I agree with that.
But with that, I don't test for speed. Like, I don't do it to see how fast and like crazy fast I can go because no, I can't do that.
I would
I
do
like
that.
how the adrenaline feels though, like that part. I like that.
Jesus. I don't know about you, but like the fastest I've ever been, like Jay, you say you rode in Eric's Supra.
I think he went up to like 100 and something.
Yeah, the fastest I've ever been was in your car. And that one time I was in the
Really?
back. Yeah, it was lit in your car. We
shit.
was on 495. We had just turned on for 66 to 495, you know, right there where like Mosaic is. And like you just like, took off. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my
Dude, the car is twice as fast now.
yeah, like well,
Wait
we
till
did.
they come back. I'll give you all a ride.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Wait, yeah.
That gives me anxiety going that fast. Like I'm like,
Oh, really?
I don't get anxiety, but like going that fast gives me anxiety. So I'm like,
I'll just get up to 80 real fast.
Yeah.
And then stop at 80.
Are you talking about are you gonna go 80 on that like right behind Top Golf? Because that's the last place I think when I rode in your car. That's where
Golf.
it was like behind Top Golf
Ashburn?
in Ashburn. Yeah, you drove. There's like this turn around. He
Little
goes,
side street?
yeah, you're like, oh, this is pretty straight. Boom! I was like, oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, no, I'm good. Leave me out.
It's
If you-
fun. What do you
It is
mean?
fun. It is fun.
Wait, do you
it's-
do roller coasters?
I do like roller
okay.
coasters, but like,
Same thing.
but I also pass out on roller coasters a lot. Because
Don't
the
worry,
Jeep,
my seats hug you.
huh?
My seats hug you. Don't worry.
You know the Dominator at King's Dominion.
Yes.
Every time I ride it, I always pass out.
You mean the Intimidator?
Intimidator.
You pass out or you like see stars? I see stars.
no,
see
I
stars.
pass out.
Oh, damn.
Like, I legit pass out, and this was after they reduced the speed too. I still passed out.
Damn.
Damn.
My God.
I don't have any. I get like tunnel vision. That's,
I'm
Yeah,
like
yeah. I
this
see
is-
like black and then
Nah.
it opens up
It
again.
goes like this.
I'm like straight
Yeah,
knocked
yeah,
out.
yeah.
I'm straight knocked out. Like I go, I'm like, oh my God! And when it like flips up the first thing, I'm like,
You see the slingshot videos where the guy he like passes out, wakes up, starts screaming, passes out again.
that's me. That's literally me on the Intimidator. Like I literally pass out and I come to like I think after all the hoops, I'm like, yo, what
That's
just
crazy,
happened?
dude.
What just happened? Every
Dang.
single time.
Someone needs to put like a GoPro on you just to see like the reaction. Just like
Maybe, man. Like, but it's fun though. I like roller coasters.
It is fun.
But the car, I don't know. I think it's like.
Because you're not in control.
I mean, Jay's driving scares me because like
I mean, it scares me too,
You know,
dude. Yeah, that
Jay's
scares me
car,
too.
Jay's driving scares me because he'd be like, "Oh my God, you got a brake."
I'm not gonna lie. When we drove back from New York, I was like, you know what? I don't want to scare them. I was like, so I'm gonna be super attentive. So I was just like focused. That's why I was driving so fast.
Oh, but
It's
I'm
the only way I can focus if I'm like engaged.
I mean, I've told you before. I'm like JA.
I'm like, man, you taking a long time to go from the gas to the brake.
Dude, literally sometimes my foot's like this and I'm like, oh fuck. I'll be lazy. I'll be like, okay.
No, you legit like zone out. Like
Yeah,
you
I
like
do.
when you drive, you're like gone. Like you're like in your own little world as you're driving, and then like you finally see it. That's why also why I told you to sit in the front because I don't want to sit in the front.
Oh,
my
man, you didn't tell me
God.
why. I thought you were being nice.
No, but I do like sit in the back though.
Oh,
He
okay.
does. He does.
I do like sit in the back, but that's also something I'm like. I mean, if you like sit in the front, go ahead, man. I don't know. It's
I
like,
mean, not if I'm gonna die.
All right.
I don't want to see my death.
Just because of y'all, I will improve my attentiveness at the wheel.
all right. Let's go to the main point of the day. Brad, you're finally a pro.
Yeah.
Yes.
IFBB Pro
There we
Brad
go.
Duong. How do you feel about that? All that work, years and years
This
of work.
is like what? Since 2016, I've been competing.
First show was 2016. Oh,
The
dang.
end of November 2016. Yeah.
yeah, dang, it's been a
Yeah.
long time.
Damn.
A lot of ups,
realized-
a lot of injuries, a lot of just.
Has it all sunk in? It's been like a week now. Yeah, it's
been a week?
basically a week.
Nah,
How
it
does it-
hasn't hit me yet.
Hasn't hit you yet?
Nah, I don't think it'll hit me until I actually step on stage with like other pros and like, I mean, like some of the pros like I follow, and, like kind of look up to. I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to be on the same stage as them.
So you're not stopping.
So he's I was saying.
I know, man.
Yes.
I said I'd be satisfied, but I'm not satisfied.
There we go.
Did you hear what he said? Like
Yeah.
after he was like, dude, I just want to take this show and
One
I'm
and
done.
done.
And like,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
get it and go.
I even said, even if I don't go pro, I can live with the fact that, you know, I gave it my all and whatever. But now that I won, I'm like, fuck. I have to keep. I'm hungrier now. I'm even
Really?
I'm even more motivated to go further.
You just hit the peak, like the
Yeah.
mountain. You just started climbing with the mountain.
It's the
Yeah,
first
now
peak.
I'm a little fish again.
Damn.
Little
You
fish,
can't think
big
that.
pond.
You can't think that. Remember what I told you? Your mind, like your reality is a reflection of your mind. So if you think that, it's gonna be your reality is gonna become
But that
that.
motivates me.
Exactly. So if you think you that dude, you're gonna be that dude.
No. I'm saying it motivates me to be kind of like the underdog.
You like being the underdog?
People are motivated differently. Some people, they need to be like, oh, they have to feel like, oh, I'm the best, because it puts them the pressure on them, like, oh, I have to be the best. For some people, they like to feel like they're not. I don't want to say not good enough. Exactly.
Not good enough.
They
I
have
like
to
go
feel that.
always keep improving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's two different type of types.
Yeah.
Wait, what about you, Angela? You compete too. Do you want to be a pro?
I do want to be a pro.
Okay. So when's your next show?
I don't know what my next show is. I'm in my off season right now.
When
So
will-
I'm like 2 months in from my last show that I did. And I think that show had me really see that I have what it takes to grow naturally to get to the pro level.
Okay.
And I say that because the lineup that I was with, holy shit, they looked amazing and incredible. Every single one of them is a pro now who is the 5 before me at that show at DC.
Holy shit! Every person.
Every single one in front of me is now a pro.
God.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and every single one of them, what they had on me was density in their muscles, which, I mean, granted, 2.5 years right now. So it's like time.
You should,
Yeah.
do what,
Time and grind.
you should do what Brad did. How many years did you take off between your last show and then like till this
that-
year?
That Maryland show was like 20. It was like post COVID, 2021.
So 2 years?
2 years, but I was supposed to compete last year, so I was like 5 weeks out by the time we shut it down.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember that.
So technically, I don't know.
2 years of
Technically,
bulk.
I got to grow for like a year.
Wait, right? Because we finished the show around the same time, and then you went off season until this show, right?
Yeah, but I was supposed to compete at USA's last year in
Okay.
July,
Yeah.
and then like in June I shut it down, or like we shut it down, and I just worked on like
To grow bigger.
I just worked on getting healthy again.
Oh, that's right.
That's when
I
my
remember.
like
Yeah.
cholesterol went up,
Yeah, I remember.
so I had to stop.
So Angela, does that mean you are about to be on a 1 year bulk? Get nice and dense.
I don't even know about a year, dude. Like, if I need to take 18 months, I'm for it. Because now, like, what I saw before, like when I cleared the show at my first regional show, I went to nationals, and I was humbled to realize, holy hell, like I'm freaking tiny against these girls, like these women. And that was demotivating because it felt like so far away. And taking a year off seemed like so far away to get to where I wanted to go. So now my mindset is I have no time frame on how long I'm in off season because seeing what 1 year did for me, it's like, damn. So if I put a year and then some, like that's about to be wild. So no time cap.
I got a question.
Which national show did you do?
Orlando, MPC Universe, and MPC. I don't know, South Carolina.
You know how many people were in your class? Was it a lot?
Both times was over 30 people.
That's crazy.
Jeez.
How many was in yours?
16 total.
I swear bikini's so different.
Yeah, I feel like bikini's probably the biggest
Yeah.
division out of all the divisions, but
Yeah.
there's 16 guys in my class. It's probably more in like shorter classes because I'm above. What's the average height? Like 5'9"?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so probably like 2 classes below is probably like 20 plus. Or
You're right. That
Dang.
one was really big. I
Oh,
think
was
that it was really because they like had the people come out that didn't place, and that one was huge.
yeah, but 30 girls in one class is a lot. And how many for that show was it one person gets the pro card? Or
The
two?
one in South Carolina, that was one person. The one
Yeah.
in Orlando
Yeah.
was 2 people.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's crazy.
I think it was North Americans and then, no, I don't know.
North Americans, you get to win the class.
Then I think that was North Americans. I don't know, South Carolina and Orlando.
My friend was saying he was 1 spot away from his pro card twice.
Oh my
He did
God.
USA's, got 3rd, and then got 2nd at North America's. But he was telling me that the shows that give out 2 pro cards generally have more people because you have
More
a
chances.
little bit higher of a chance. Yeah,
Was yours 1?
Yeah.
mine was 1.
There we go.
There was one thing that like irked me at his
What?
show. Like I'm not even up there, and I'm like, dude, I'm irked because of the for the competitors. There was people who was legit competing so many like classes. Like one guy would be in 5 different classes, and he'd win like 4 pro cards. And like
that sucks, man.
like Jay knows what I'm talking about. Like there'll be like
One
I
guy
happened
won
like
4.
The guy he won, I think he was like the height class above you. I think he won the pro card for that, and then he won the 35 and he won the 40. I think.
yeah.
He won 3.
And then there was another one who was
Dang.
2 classes below. He was
Well,
wearing
no,
purple
the
shorts.
kid above me that got the overall, he was 1 class above me.
Okay, maybe it was either the guy
Maybe.
below you. It was like a bald guy.
It was below.
okay. It was
was
bald.
below.
It was the bald guy below you.
It was a guy in the and he had the Akatsuki
Yeah.
board shorts.
Yeah.
He won like 4. He won his class, got the pro card for that one. Then he won I think 45 and 50. And then he won his class. And there was another guy who had he had purple shorts and he won 35, 40 and his individual class.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's hard for me to have an opinion about that because I understand why he's doing it. He wants to see if
The
he wants to
chance.
see if him being older, if he can compete with guys who are younger.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I understand, but that sucks for the people that are, doing open or whatever. That it's what like any age, and you just kind of stole a
Yeah.
card from somebody.
That's what I was telling Jay. Like
But I
when we
mean,
were-
come correct, and then
Yeah, that's
This-
what I was telling Jay. Like, I was like, dude, this one dude is like stealing all these cards. Like, and there would be like, in I guess the individual classes, like then that guy would have won it if he had just like done that one show.
I would say that is true, but at the same time, it's like, well, if you can't win that day, then it sounds harsh, but you
Like-
shouldn't be a pro.
yeah, like
You
people are
can't
gonna
beat
you
somebody.
can't
That's
what
a
is
good
it?
takeaway.
You don't know who's gonna show up. You just have to come at your best and just
Yeah.
hope for the best.
Because I'm always saying that because if you're the guy who finished second, and if you think the same way, that means you're placing the blame of why you don't have a pro card on someone else.
Right.
Versus
I can
when-
see that.
instead of taking the onus on yourself.
I
'Cause-
agree with that, but it just sucks.
yeah, it sucks for sure. But in the end, bodybuilding and this stuff is like it's an individual sport. So you should put the onus on yourself versus blaming someone else.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed.
I have a question for you. When you are doing your like off-season stuff, are you gonna do something similar? Because I feel like Brad like literally transformed because of the environment that he was in as well. Because the gym that he working out at is like intense.
It's like a lot of competitors.
Yeah, so like you're surrounded by that environment, and like you're a very self-motivated person in the gym anyway. But if you're surrounded by people who are like that, you're gonna unconsciously like push a little harder
Yeah.
and things like that. Or there's no distractions down there for you, so it's not like you're partying every week. Not that you weren't before, but there's nothing. Are you doing something similar, you think? Because I don't compete. I don't compete or anything like that. But I will say that if I was to tell anyone that, I would say your environment is huge. So if you can, I would say
Absolutely.
you should.
My first long reverse was the one before this time. And that time I did everything wrong. I took that as like, oh, freedom. Let's do everything I want to do. Let's lift heavy, but then also party, whatever, like do it all. That was all wrong. That made my prep very freaking hard. So this time around, 1,000%. I can't be in that kind of environment because a lot of my peers do not have the same goals or drives when it comes to health and fitness. So usually people outside of my circle group are my motivators to keep doing the positive lifestyle, what's beneficial for me. Yeah, but I mean, this time around, what's different and why my reverse is so solid is because of the conscious decisions I'm making every day to stay on top of my food, to go to the gym, do my cardio, not do too much cardio, not drink excessively or anything, in moderation if ever. But yeah, definitely environment is a huge factor. And lately, I've been feeling like I've been getting crazy gains because of the gym that I was going to, which is now closed. So I'm pretty sad about that. 'Cause now I'm back to like a regular
Which gym?
LA Fitness. It was the Gold's Gym Clock Tower.
They
Oh.
closed.
They closed, but they had like new equipment there too that had like everything you need for a freaking leg day.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I can go like shop or like DMV Iron, but I don't want to.
I think those will help though.
I know, but for me,
Like training at the gym that I go to in Texas versus coming to like 24. I don't think I could ever go back to like a regular commercial gym. Because at the one in Texas, like we have like the number 2 Miss, what is she? The number 2 figure Olympian.
oh, yeah.
And like a bunch of other just like people who are going to Olympia, who are pros, like they're everywhere. So.
Maybe I should make the sacrifice, but for me, drive time is such a
Oh yes, you're right. You're so lazy with driving.
How far are you from the shop?
It's like 15 minutes without traffic. So with traffic,
Are you serious?
but with traffic, it's 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Like,
That's not that
bro,
long.
I'm not about to drive during the middle of prep to like 30 minutes to go to the freaking gym when I can go 5 minutes down the street.
Nah, I don't.
I think it's
Okay,
worth.
mate.
I think it's worth.
I think it's definitely
worth.
I'm not gonna lie. Where me and Jay grew up, right? Just to go to a grocery store is a 20-minute drive.
Yeah.
So like I've never ever experienced so many people complain about like a 15-20 minute drive until I moved into this area. Everybody's like, no, I don't want to go there because it's like 15 minutes away. I'm like, 15 minutes? Are you kidding me?
But did they grow up here? Because that's nothing.
I feel like most people that like who grew up here are always complaining like, oh my
It's
God,
30, 40
it's-
minutes anywhere you go.
Yeah, like exactly. Like so I remember before like Dara, he grew up here. I remember one time where he used to live in like, you know, in Falls Church area, it's 15 minutes. And I remember I asked him to do something. He goes like, no, I can't go to you, man. It's like, you're like 15 minutes away. I'm like, you're 15 minutes away.
Guilty.
Well, how far is the shop and DMV Iron both 15 minutes? Or
DMV Irons maybe like 30 minutes. Like without traffic, it's 30 minutes. The shop Ashburn is 15 minutes without traffic.
you should definitely do that. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna when I move back here, I'm gonna probably train at the shop for a couple months because I'll probably be at home for a little bit.
But home is Springfield, right?
No, Lansdowne.
Oh, okay.
It's literally like 10
That's
minutes
nearby.
from
You
me.
should do it.
So when I first moved like to the area that I was at, everyone would be like, dude, just come to 24. It's like 15 minutes. I was like, yeah. I have a gym I can walk to in like 5. Didn't see them for like half a year.
You don't want it bad enough. You don't want to get into the shop.
Oh man, now you guys are giving me that perspective, and I'm like, all right,
You don't want it bad
my
enough.
gym closed. No, I want it bad enough.
Well, obviously not if you want to make that extra 10-minute drive.
Listen, it's not the environment of the gym that makes you grow the muscle. It's the output of the effort and the energy you put into it.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but it's like I'm not saying you're
I know.
not self-motivated, but like if other people around you are like this, you're like, well, I want to be up
I'll
here.
probably push that extra rep.
Yeah,
every
like
time.
unconsciously you'll
Yeah.
push it.
I know.
Like, oh, they got an ass like that. I want an ass like that.
Like
Amen.
they're doing 315. I'm gonna do 225.
Exactly. It's that extra push.
Well, no, that's true because usually, not to sound full of myself, but at the gyms I go to, I love when I see a strong female, but it's hard to find one that actually wants to work out to grow and put on a lot of weights. So yeah, like I'd rather compare like if I'm comparing to see like, oh, I'm driven, I'd rather be driven by another female pushing hard. But like the gyms I go to, it's usually I'm looking at the dude and I'm like, all right, that's the weight you're repping. I'm gonna match you or like see if I can do more. Like that's how I work at the gym. Like whenever I go, I see someone pushing kind of hard and I'm like, oh, okay, I like that. And it encourages me, but it's like I'm leveling up next to someone who's not even the same physique as I am. So absolutely.
I got a question. I have heard this before in the past, but it seems like a lot of females don't actually like pushing themselves so far because I always hear the excuse, I don't want to look too bulky. Have you ever heard that before?
All the time.
What do you think about that?
You will not get too bulky if you push yourself hard. And what I think about that is you don't actually know that pushing hard is going to get you leaner and more tone and to look even better. Doing all that cardio is going to take away from all of that, and you'll just look very dainty and elegant. Yeah,
Lifting heavy will give you curves.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that is the misconceptions that people think that like women think that they lift really, really hard and go really hard in the gym. They'll get like super, super buff.
Yeah.
But I think that there was a study that they showed that like women naturally don't have enough testosterone to get bulky like that.
Well, I mean,
Well, diet too.
but you don't need a study to tell you. You don't wake up, you don't go to sleep one day, work out, wake up the next day huge. It doesn't. So they can stop themselves before they get too bulky. That's the whole thing. I don't think it has to do with like yes, you're right, but it's not like, oh yeah, I'm squatting today or I'm doing hip thrusts or something like that. And boom.
If they're getting bulky, it's their diet.
Yeah. And
100%.
I think they say most women, it's not they don't push themselves, they'll just like what does they say? Like women tend to do like those not cardio workouts.
The hits.
Yeah, they'll do like the cardio workouts
Yeah.
where they're just doing I don't know, it's like circuits. They're doing like circuits the whole time.
But a lot of the times too, I think when you go to the gym as a female, it's scary and intimidating to even go to the free weight section or even anywhere that has weights. And it's scary and intimidating to push anything that's like above 10 or 15 pounds. So I feel like sometimes it's trickled by fear of just what people will think someone new working out. But yes, I agree with what you said. And also I feel like women who have reached out to me will always say, I love how you look when you're lean, but I don't want all that muscle. How can I achieve that look without the bulky arms or like the wide shoulders? I'm here like, there's nothing bulky about this. And they're always like, how do I target this area or like this part? And it's like, you can't, sure, if you keep emphasizing one body part, yes, you can grow, but evidently the whole body is going to transform right with that. But yeah.
I agree. But what you just said there was like, you feel that women are intimidated to go into the free weight section. I think that also is for like guys too who make excuses to hit the gym like when they haven't been in a long time because they're afraid of people judging them that they're new.
Yeah.
You know?
That's so true.
But
nobody judges you if you go to the gym. Everyone's so focused on themselves, guys.
Yeah, no one cares.
ooh, bars. Bars.
Just saying.
I like that.
I will say I feel like the biggest people are the nicest people. Like Brad. Brad's like one of the nicest people I know, or if not the nicest person I know. So like if you're intimidated by someone just because they're big, it's just like, it's kind of dumb. Probably the people who are the most mean people in the gym are not the ones that actually look like they go to the gym, I feel like.
You know what? I think the meanest people are the ones that are like the older people who are like, how do I explain it? There's like certain people who go to like these commercial gyms who are like older and they like doing like 10 things at one time and it gets so pissed off when you like take one of their machines or something. You guys know what I mean?
Man, they don't have good gym etiquette then. You can't be supersetting on 2 different machines at like peak hours. Like that's not.
But people do that. Though.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Or if so, let people come in, share.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Brad, let me ask you a question. And Angela, do you think that after each, y'all have been what? Like, you've been like almost like 4 or 5 preps by now, right? Like 3 or 4?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6? How many have you been in?
Ooh, they racked up.
4.
4. All right. Do you think that with each like next prep you go through, does it get easier and easier and easier? Or does it get harder and harder and harder?
You want to go first?
I can go first. Actually, so this recent prep I did, the easiest prep I've ever had. I don't know why. Everything was just clicking. Like I was dropping every single week, and it was just going smooth. Maybe part of that is I used to weigh myself every day because I want to see, because I was getting a little bit addicted, I guess, to like seeing the number go down. And if it didn't go down, I'd kind of like freak out and stress out about it. But this time I only weighed myself on check-in days.
Okay.
So that I didn't even think about it. Like, I'm like, well, it doesn't really matter if I go up or down. If I'm not at the right spot that I'm supposed to be, my coach will adjust.
Okay.
So I didn't stress at all. Like I trusted him completely to do what he needed to do to get me right.
Okay.
For the prep.
Okay.
So this was the easiest one.
Same. I feel like my first prep, no one tells you what a prep is like. That was insane. And so we were talking about this one point. I feel like every prep gets kind of easier in a sense of like, you know what to expect. And then you start questioning if you're doing the right things because of how easy the prep is feeling. So at least for me too, like every prep felt easier because I knew what to expect out of myself and how insane it would get.
Yeah.
But I know that during those times, I then question, am I not putting in the work because it feels so easy?
Yo,
Such like a mental war.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And we'll do sanity checks.
So to go off that, I always judge how hard, like where I should be in a prep based off of how shitty I feel.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Because that first prep I did was, I damn near wanted to cry at the gym toward the end.
Yeah, I remember that.
So tired and
Yeah.
like fatigued. I was like, I can't feel shittier than this. And then so I gauged that prep off of all my other ones. And I'm like, for this prep, I'm like, man, I don't feel that bad. I like feel good. Like I still have energy and shit. So I'm like, maybe I'm not working hard enough. But I think damn near I was the most conditioned person on that.
You were. Bro, your back was like insane compared to everybody. But like your divots had divots.
So I think you kind of get used to it. You get used to like the fatigue and the kind of like, I don't know, kind of feeling shitty, but yeah, I think you get used to it a little bit.
It's like not as shocking to you
yeah,
anymore.
yeah, because it was the
like,
first time doing it. You're like, well, holy shit, this is terrible.
The amount of
Who does
sanity
this?
checks we've had of like, why is this prep not hard? And we're like, no, dude, we're doing everything. Like, this is it. It's chill. I mean, it's not chill.
I mean, you
There's
still got to do
nothing chill.
everything you got to do, but
This man was on prep and went to EDC earlier this year.
That's
That was like the first week. That was like
insane.
the first week of
it
prep.
was super early.
It was like one.
Capped it with Izu.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Then that was after.
I know.
Isn't that funny?
That's a
Like,
cat.
your prep was bookended by a festival.
Show, bro.
Oh, you actually said something about like the scale. You know, I feel like a lot of people ruled their life stepping on a scale, and they're like their whole life is based off the number on the scale.
yeah.
And you coach people, right? Andrew, do you coach people?
I just recently started to help people.
Okay, I have a question for you. What is a piece of advice you would give people when it comes to like the number on this scale? Because like I feel if you are stepping on a scale every single day, some people can get frustrated.
Yeah.
Like what is a piece of advice you can give like somebody out there who wants to lose weight and like not get intimidated or not get stressed over like the number dropping?
I think don't do it every day. Do it once a week.
Once a week?
Because if you're like not seeing the number go down and you're stressing, you're raising cortisol, you're gonna hold water, you're just not gonna lose weight
Okay.
as easily. So,
Okay.
yeah, don't pay attention to it.
Okay.
Very technical. Mine would be a lot less. It's check, how do you feel? Do you feel good? Then don't step on the scale. but using his rule of thumb, once a week, but like whatever your check-in maintenance is, only do that. And then whatever number you see, do a mental check. How do you feel? You feel good? Ignore that number. You feel bad? Then don't do that again and reevaluate. What did you do that this was your number?
Yeah,
At the end of the day, I think the number doesn't identify you. You should always do a mental check of how do I feel physically, mentally, and emotionally? Because I think those are the parts we ignore when we see the number on the scale.
Okay.
So if you are on point with everything that you're supposed to be doing, or if you have a coach and you follow their plan to a T, they will adjust it so that you continue to trend down. Like you should see the number go down, obviously, to lose body fat.
Okay.
But if you're doing everything you're supposed to do, you don't need to stress because your coach is going to do their part.
Yeah.
And get you right. But if you're like, skipping cardio sessions or eating a little cake, a little whatever, then on the side and not telling your coach, then it's not going to benefit you.
Hey, don't even play. Your first prep, you was sneaking in.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
I remember Brad was ready like 4 weeks in advance.
I was ready early, hella
Dang.
early. I lost all the weight I lost in like 8 weeks, and I didn't drop any more.
Yeah.
This man was sneaking his at his parents' house. He has like a freezer in the basement, right?
Yeah.
With like all the ice cream in the world. And he said he used to like. Do you tell it?
My dad had he would put Kit Kats in the freezer.
Oh my God.
So I'd make excuses to go down to the basement, and I'd take like 1 or 2 pieces and go back upstairs.
During prep?
Yeah, during prep. Yeah, I'm lean enough.
Damn, but didn't you kill that show?
I won the overall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, guys, don't do this at home.
Did you ever do that?
No, I didn't. Not during prep. During my reverse. Man.
Reverse is
My guilty
hard.
pleasures with dessert that like I don't know how like every prep I binged on like just sweets. Like I had horrible control. This time like I'm a total sweets person. I would prefer dessert before anything else.
Amen.
Yep.
Craziest thing, I don't crave it anymore. It's like I don't care for the sugar. I don't know what happened. I still want it. I still love it. But anyways, no, never during a prep, but during a reverse all the time. And never told my coach the truth up until probably like this time around. It's the best thing ever to just let them know like, hey, I wasn't on point.
Oh, yeah.
I will say that's the only time I did that.
Okay.
Every other prep I've done, I swear, every other prep I've done, I'm 100%.
No, someone told me though once because I'm so anal. Like I'm a stickler when it comes to just like rules and things. I go by them. And so if I have macros, I will meet them to a T, if not 1 minus 1 plus 1. But if I'm like, whatever. Someone told me, they were like, you don't have to be so serious. Like prep can be like +5, -5 of like whatever you're supposed to hit. But I don't agree with that. I don't know what your thoughts are on that. But like +5 fat is a huge difference versus.
That's macros, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, but you don't do macro tracking. Someone I was talking to was like, you don't need to stress out so much. Just like you can eat almost like hit it, but like if you go over, it's fine. My mind is in prep. No, you can't go over or really under. Like you should be hitting it to a T.
When I weigh my food, so say like for rice, right?
Yeah.
Rice for me is measured by grams. I'll give myself half a gram, plus or minus, half of a gram. And
Because
then
that's how exact.
And then for protein, I'll do like, say I'm supposed to eat like 6 ounces and it's like 6.05. I'll be like, okay, that's fine.
That's fine. Yes.
But that's like the most I'll do.
Only 0.05. I was about to ask you that.
0.05.
Okay, so you wouldn't do like, if it was like 6.1, you'd take it out.
No, that's too much for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why. That's probably makes no difference, like calorie wise. But I have to be
Mentally.
on point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel like I'm cheating myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
The,
That makes sense.
what you said led into my next question was post show, after you all done and you got your trophies and everything, what is that snack or what is that like thing that you craving the most that you just want to like devour?
Dang.
Go ahead.
Oh my God. I don't know. It depends what like food stuff I've been watching.
Dorian's practice man just said he goes
just
food
sending-
all day.
He's
Yeah,
sending
all day
so
long.
many food videos.
In my first prep, I flew through it because I was watching mukbang videos
Oh,
and
no.
Food Network towards the like last 3-4 weeks. But dang. Okay, well, no, it doesn't matter what the food, because I've noticed it's not the food. Well, one thing, I need a chocolate cake for myself. And then
The whole thing?
Yes. Well, I'm not gonna eat the whole thing, but like I'll finish it within like the 48-hour period.
48 hours. Jeez.
Whole Foods triple chocolate, everyone devil's chocolate's my fave.
Oh my gosh.
That shit's so good. But I think it's not the food. Right after, yes, I really want a chocolate something. I have no preference, but I need a buffet, or I need something where it's like all you can eat, ace meat, tapas style. Like I don't care, but keep it like a variety, and let me eat what I have missed out on. Like that sounds so bad. I know that's not good, but post show, my coach always tells me like, Angela, don't go crazy, because she knows like for me, like I don't want just one meal. I need like a
variety.
family style. Like give me that platter.
She would have killed it in Pittsburgh. There was a Texas Day Brazil next to the.
Oh my God!
It was
Yes.
right next to the
yeah.
hotel. I was like, damn, someone's gonna get tubby here.
Post this show, I did a Chinese buffet. That was so
A
bomb.
Chinese
Green
buffet? Really?
olive, yeah, in Alexandria, followed by Whole Foods or the cupcakes that are the smaller size cakes, but comes in like 6 packs of them. That shit was bomb. Anyways,
You should do Pittsburgh. They also got like a mini donut spot.
damn.
Oh yeah. After his show, instead of getting like a whole dozen like full donuts, like one of the best donut spot, I asked my friend. It's like they're like mini donuts.
Like this big. Like
So I
two
got him
bites.
I got him a dozen mini donuts.
That sounds
They were good. They were good.
I loved your cronuts at one point. That was like post show. I was just like, anything sugar was so good.
And those jaunts were sweet.
Yeah,
Bro,
they
And they were big. They were
I swear
huge.
they may have
were
been like 1,000
huge.
calories each.
It felt like 1,000 calories.
I don't know. I never measured it, but I'm willing to bet it was probably 1,000 calories each.
Damn. And my cookie dealer, those are like 1,000 a cookie. You remember that? I was like this was 2 years ago, but
Oh, you gave me one, didn't you?
I did, but I
Yeah,
was
'cause you
eating
bought so
those
many.
like I think during that time I ordered at least 100 cookies.
That's
I'm sorry,
crazy.
Morgan, if you ever watch this.
That's crazy.
Anyways, what do you like?
I feel like I'm simple. I went and bought like this Bunch of Crunch. Mm-hmm. It's like the crunch bars, but like little pieces. I
Yeah.
bought that and just wanted to kind of snack on it like for a little bit. And then he got the donuts too is good. And then Thai food. I have to have Thai food.
Yeah, that's always your go-to, I feel like.
Yeah.
He had a lot of Thai food
Yeah,
this past weekend. We went to New York.
It was only twice. Oh no! The breakfast too. Yeah.
It was 3 times, right? 3 times total.
Overall,
Twice in New
over,
York.
over the week. But yeah, we had
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah, twice in New York and then once after the show.
Was that trip to New York, was it like what you needed to like just relax,
Yeah.
decompress, and get all your sinning away?
Yeah, Elm Street was good.
Oh my god.
Was that the best you
That
think?
was I've seen them for like years. I'm like, damn, when the hell am I gonna go to Connecticut?
Hey, you like
But I didn't know they were only an hour away from New York City.
Yeah.
you like
Yeah,
you
it
like
was
when I said
definitely
it?
worth
I said let's just go. Let's just
Yeah.
only an hour away. Let's go.
Yeah. Might as
Where'd
well.
you guys go?
Elm Street Diner.
Have you
What
heard
is
about it?
that? No.
I'll send you the stuff.
It's like
That gets
Diabetes.
so sad.
it's like a famous like diner in Connecticut, and they're like all over social media. And they do like crazy desserts, like towers of
But
waffles.
their food is a lot of
Yeah.
it's big.
Oh my
Huge towers of
God.
pancakes. There's something called it's called the Waffle Tower, the Wow Waffle Tower. Where it's like 2 waffles, ice cream,
3 French toast.
Yeah, 3 French toast, and they'll put like drizzle with all types of stuff,
Sounds
whatever
so
you want.
good.
Oreo, Nutella.
They had a mini bottle of Nutella on the tower.
Yes, and
And
we
was
went.
like dipping fries in it.
It was good.
Yeah.
That sounds so good.
Salty and sweet.
Salty and sweet.
I was dipping the fry in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm pretty sure there's a show in like New Jersey or New York.
Team U.
Team U. So if you ever compete in that, you should go.
Dang.
Or that pancake fit place is also close.
Which one?
It's called like Brownstone.
Brownstone.
Brownstone
The
pancake.
blueberry?
No, that's Clinton Street.
Oh.
Brownstone
Oh, I think I've seen it. I think I probably
Yeah.
posted
them
it.
jaws are huge.
It's actually closer to New York. I think it's maybe like 30 minutes.
It's in Jersey City. There's
Yeah,
one in Jersey City, so across the bridge going back.
Okay.
So if you would
I'm
go,
getting so hungry.
so when you compete, maybe pick Team U, and we will just go just for that.
Yeah. Yeah, but you needed that, right? Like it was
Yeah,
good.
It was good. It was definitely worth the
But-
worth the drive.
But the thing was that you didn't. I don't think you went that crazy though.
I tapped out before y'all. Y'all can eat.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys do it.
I'm talking about like over the course of the
Oh.
entire like week, like that. Well, that 4-day period. Like,
I mean, I
You
was
did.
still up like 9 or 10 pounds.
No way.
what are you now?
Post.
He doesn't weigh
I'm
himself.
about to find out tomorrow morning, and then we're gonna adjust some things based off what I see. I might go like asparagus as my only carbs for a little bit.
Okay.
If it's bad.
Did you have those Pop-Tarts yet?
She's finished.
I tried one Boston cream, or sorry, not one. I tried one pack of the Boston cream and then the Snickerdoodle.
Okay.
Boston cream was good.
I remember you were like, these are all gonna make it back to Texas.
Man, they
they're
didn't
not
make it.
making it back to Texas.
They didn't make it, man. I had one last night and the night before.
I thought you said back on track. Like, on
Man, I
Tuesday.
lied. Diet starts tomorrow, for real, for real.
Wait, did
But
you?
it's hard because my mom keeps making food.
She made food today.
She made meatloaf today.
Ooh. Wait, how?
With, like mashed potatoes and like broccoli.
She put a whole stick of butter in that mashed
Hey, how
potatoes.
was
it?
too.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
how was the
good though.
birria?
It was good.
It was good?
It was good. It was different than like what I see in like videos and stuff. She put like the meat inside, and then she drizzled like the sauce or whatever like on top of the taco. We didn't like dip anything.
Your mom made that?
Yeah.
No, you're supposed to put the sauce on top of the taco and then you
Yeah.
fry it.
The consume?
Oh, but there's nothing to like dip it, right? Aren't you supposed to dip it into something?
No, so what
Like
you do is
soup
after
almost?
you make the it's like a soup, right? The
Yeah,
meat
yeah,
comes
yeah.
it's like braised, right? Just
It's
like
braised, so like the
It's braised
braising
in the
liquid,
soup, yeah.
you
Yeah.
dip it into the braising liquid.
Yeah, she didn't do that.
But you're supposed
But
to.
it came out of the meat was in that.
Yeah, you could have just dipped it back in.
Yeah,
I guess,
Yeah, what
yeah.
they usually do is they take it and so they take the tortilla and you dip it in there, or you like kind of pour it over it as you're cooking, and then you put it over there and you put the cheese,
Oh, okay.
and then after you get some more and put it inside, you dip it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She got the
That
recipe
sounds
from
so
like TikTok.
good.
Oh,
It was still good.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sure.
what about you, Angela? Have you ever taken a trip after a show and just went ham?
I think I went on a trip almost after every show. Well, no. But not a trip, but I make a trip out of it by figuring out food destinations that I want to hit after the show. Like my first show, we did Korean barbecue for dinner, and then the next day we went to Palette 22 for brunch, and then we ended it with Peking duck. But it was like hitting every part that I wanted to have.
Oh man.
And then the second show was in South Carolina or North Carolina, and then we ended up in South Carolina. Hit up all these breakfast diners and like brisket. I didn't get the brisket 'cause I didn't have time to, but I'm always finding good food afterwards wherever I am. Like the other one was in Orlando. We we went to Disney World. No, we went to Universal Studios. So everything there was bomb.
Question for you guys, since you guys are coaching, do you think it's better to binge on like carbs, like go binge on like pancakes, waffles, and all that type of stuff, and like donuts, or do you think it's better to binge at like say Korean barbecue or like a Texas like?
What do you mean better to binge? It's not good to binge.
He
period.
said if you had to
Yes.
pick on a binge on the what? If you had to
Like that would
pick
do
on a
less
bad
damage?
meal, what would do less damage? Binging on a bunch of sweets and carbs, or binging on, I guess, like a meat barbecue is what Jesse's saying.
I think carbs would be worse because,
Less processed.
well, just for the fact that what is it for every like carbs hold water, right? So you're just adding more water to your to yourself, and it can like swell you up. So I don't know. I would say carbs is more dangerous because that's what I ate. That's what I did the first prep.
Oh yeah, 25 pounds.
25 pounds in 2 days.
He went to
Wait, was that when you went to the hospital?
I almost did. I felt like I needed to. Yeah, it was bad.
he crushed like a dozen donuts that night. Then we went to brunch. We went to Founding Farmers. the
Founding
next
Farmers
day.
was over the top.
I remember
that was
you.
all you can
I
eat?
remember you crushed a dozen donuts and you had like a cheesecake,
It was Linda's fudge cake from Cheesecake
and
Factory.
you ate like I think you said you ate the whole thing.
I ate the whole thing late. Yeah, because to drive back home was like 45 minutes, so I had time. I had time to digest, so I was like, I got room.
And he ate that too, and I was like, oh
And
my
I put,
god.
I put peanut butter and chocolate ice cream on top of the cake.
Yeah.
Okay, I think everyone's first prep is
It's
just a
bad.
bad example of like what ends up happening, but what you learn not to keep doing.
You gotta
over
learn. You gotta go
time.
through it to learn to never do that shit again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Going back to so we went to Elm Street Diner, right? Question for everybody: are you guys team waffles, pancakes, or French toast?
Oh,
Oh.
All right, fuck, marry, kill. Pancakes, waffles, French toast. What y'all take? What y'all choosing?
Oh god.
oh my God! I'm gonna fuck French toast.
Okay.
Definitely, that's that sweetness. Kill pancakes. Marry waffles. Chicken and waffles all day.
I think I have to agree with Angela. I might mix the French toast. I might marry French toast and fuck waffles. But I definitely would kill pancakes. I think pancakes
Really?
So vanilla.
because all right, it's not. I'll say it like this. It's like all right, if you with pancakes, right? You can do everything you can do with pancakes with waffles, but then waffles has like that crispiness.
Waffles has
the
or
texture.
pancakes have the crispiness if you like fry it on a skillet.
Okay, yeah, but like then
The
the
airiness.
airiness and there's those pockets of like just like deliciousness. Like if you put syrup, it might just sit in the pocket.
I don't like
and you get-
holes.
Okay. What is it? Is it like a tryptophobia? You got,
don't like
Pancakes
that.
have holes
you
too.
got tryptophobia? That's like a fear of holes that are
There's
very
like-
close
I do.
together.
Oh.
What is it? It's like I had some like Ethiopian food. I think it's Ethiopian.
Oh, the
Okay.
bread.
Injera?
The bread or whatever.
it's called injera?
Nah, I don't like that. Not a fan.
Okay.
Sorry.
Is it called injera?
I'm not sure. Fact check.
I'm pretty sure it's injera. But okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
yeah, I'm a marry. I will definitely marry the waffles. Actually, yeah, and I'll fuck the French toast, kill the pancakes.
I'm opposite. I would kill waffles. Probably marry French toast
You're right. Injera.
and then fuck pancakes.
Okay, at least we're both marrying the French toast.
Yeah.
Yeah, French
I mean,
toast.
because that French toast at that place was wow.
Oh yeah, you're
right.
That
was
was good.
So good.
It was so. I was like, dude, I wish we had room and got the churro French toast right now. God,
Low key, we should have not have gotten the pancakes and gotten the French toast instead.
Dude,
Yeah.
I only had one bite of that pancake because I was so full.
it was good though.
I don't
It
know
was
how
good.
y'all ate as much as y'all ate.
I think I ate like half
You guys
of it
are
myself.
foodies.
Yeah, it was good.
y'all can eat.
Yeah.
I think I ate more than him. I think.
You 100%.
Yeah, Jesse ate a lot. I tapped and Jesse was still going. I was like, well, it was like I could kept going, but I didn't want to hurt anymore.
Yeah, technically I could have kept going, but it's not good to do.
It's-
Yeah.
but see, it didn't hurt though. I was like full. I could. No, I'm not gonna lie. If I really wanted to, I could have finished those pancakes too.
Oh yeah, no,
But I
sure.
would have. It would have hurt. But I
Yeah.
stopped myself before it hurt though.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining how much food.
I don't know that I really
the-
liked those pancakes
It was
that much.
It was okay.
because I'm not like it was like cheesecake, right?
Yeah, it was cheesecake.
In between.
Yeah.
I'm not really a cheesecake fan.
Hey,
That's
but
the guy who ate the whole cheesecake pie
When
in your
Cake.
car.
in the your first prep.
that was Linda's fudge cake.
Oh, I'm so sorry. From
correction.
Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
I know what cake you're talking about, though.
Yeah, that's just good.
So those pancakes, I don't know why, but their pancakes are little dense and dry. I like it when the pancakes are like really fluffy and airy.
It's like
and
souffle
really
pancakes.
moist.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Pancakes are better when they're like really fluffy and moist, and so they can absorb more of the syrup and like the toppings and stuff like that, instead of like really dense and dry like that.
I like when they're like a little crispy
Yeah.
on the edges.
Okay. I have this thing. Would you? Sorry to diverge. Do you like a stack of a lot of pancakes, like 10 pancakes, like they had there, like 5, 6, 7 pancakes, or would you rather have a stack of just like 3 pancakes that you get like IHOP? Because they're like less.
I think the taller it is makes it more aesthetic though.
Okay.
Yeah.
But which one
But, like,
tastes
the
better?
I don't think it
Taller one.
matters.
It's the same.
Really?
It's the same.
I think
Okay.
it just
For
looks
me,
cool.
I think a taller stack tastes better just because it looks better. So my whole experience is
Yeah.
better.
I'm just weird.
I
then.
love food.
I'm
agree.
the opposite. I like the low ones.
Really?
I feel like
Yeah.
the low ones just
low and wide.
low and wide. I like the chodes. Because when they're tall, right, what's on the top, sometimes the flavor doesn't get down to all of them. So like if they're low and thin, they get more of the syrup and all this stuff.
That's why you gotta open the flaps and like layer that shit.
You just reapply.
Lather it.
Reapply the syrup.
Lube it up. What about you, Jesse?
It's hard because like I love all three.
Yeah, no, I agree.
gotta
You would
pick
eat
that.
all three. You would eat all three, but
I think I would kill pancakes because I think that like good pancakes are really freaking good, but when you mess them up and it's like dry, it's not good, in my opinion. I think French toast. I think I would fuck French toast and I would marry waffles because waffles are more versatile because you can make French toast waffles. You after you make the waffles, you can
Right.
dunk it in the batter and then make a French toast out of that waffle.
I just want to say
guess.
you can't use that extension. We're just talking the purest form. The only thing you can do is add like chocolate chips or something to it. You cannot be like, oh, let me get a mochi waffle. No, we're talking about basic waffle, maybe Belgian waffle, maybe. But other than that, we're not making fancy stuff because that's not fair. Yeah, come on, man, you can't do that. That's like, oh, I can make a brioche French toast, but like you don't see me doing that.
Technically, you make a pancake into a waffle into a French toast.
Exactly.
I've seen that. I've seen
Yeah,
people
we
do
saw
that.
that on
I've seen
Exactly.
people do
IG.
that. All right, I will. That is
Stumped
so
him.
hard, bro.
Yeah, that's
You
I
asked.
stumped him.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna follow suit with y'all. I'll marry the French toast and I'll fuck the waffle. And I'll kill the
Yeah.
pancakes.
Oh,
There's,
Follower. I'm kidding.
yeah. Question: when you were in LA, did you get to try any of the like pancakes out there? There's this place in LA. I went there a couple years ago, and they have like 100 different type of pancakes, and the pancakes are like this big, and it's like two. I forget what it's called, but they have the best pancakes I ever had in my life
Hash
there.
house?
Huh?
Hash house?
No. It's not.
I
It's
love
not.
a hash
It's not
house.
hash house. Jay, we went with Brandon and Z, and then like I remember I had two pancakes. I got the pumpkin spice pancakes.
Oh my
and then,
God.
Brandon got
Damn,
the
I
cookies.
didn't have it. I missed out.
That
And then-
place was so good.
And then I got the pumpkin pie pancakes, and Brandon got the cookies and cream.
Yeah.
And basically, it was the pancake batter had like Oreos and stuff in it, and on top of that, they put whipped cream on there, and they put more Oreos on top of it, and they put like a cookies and cream
All right,
like.
find the name for future reference.
I remember
Yeah.
we all got pancakes.
Yes.
And they asked us, you guys gonna eat all those pancakes? We're like, yeah, because most of the time people share these pancakes. No.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Every single one of us got a different set of
I
pancakes.
forgot what you
shit.
got, but I remember I got the pumpkin pie
I
one.
might find a picture somewhere if I can.
I would definitely get cookies and cream.
I'm telling no, the cookies and cream. Brandon got it. Oh my
It was good.
God, it was so. Those are the best
Yeah.
pancakes I've ever had in my life. I think we waited like an hour to get into.
Yeah.
Dang.
It was worth.
No, I did not have amazing pancakes.
All right, after this, I'm gonna go look that up. I'm gonna tell y'all. And we ever go to LA, bro, I gotta go back. But Jay, you remember the place, right? We all got like a savory dish, and we all got a set of pancakes. It
We
was
left like this.
it was so good, man. But yes, those pancakes were good because they're like really like super fluffy, super fluffy and crispy on the edges. And it was just like it was
low.
and it was low, really crispy, really fluffy, just so easy to eat, and just absorbs all that flavor.
Damn, that sounds so good.
What I have a question. What is the best thing you actually had in LA? Because you a foodie, you have to get something in LA. What you get?
All right. So I was on point most of the time because I'm staying on top of my shit. But,
Good for you.
well, I'm like 2.5 months into my reverse. I have to be.
Yeah.
It
still
was
trying
our
over here.
dinner we made last night. We got udon noodles, and then we got karage from a Japanese market. But then we bought uni, we bought salmon, we bought tuna, we bought natto. So it was Japanese inspired. Natto is like the fermented beans.
The sticky thing?
Yeah.
Are those good?
Yeah, that's so good. If you mix
They
it
are?
right with some mustard and some soy sauce on that and an egg, mix it in hot rice. So good.
I will try it.
With mustard. Mustard is the key if you don't like fermented flavor.
Okay.
So we did that, but it was just so organically just foreign and fresh. It was good. That was my favorite meal. We had so many other meals, but I think that was my favorite. We didn't eat like that one was straight up purely Japanese. My best friend is a huge foodie, and so she took us like 30 minutes out towards like Venice to go to a Japanese market just to get everything we needed. Bro, my stomach hurt actually because we ate everything. It was so good.
This is a hot take. Uni is the most overrated seafood in the world.
That's all like.
It literally tastes like water.
That uni is.
This is my hot take.
Oh,
I think uni is the most overrated seafood thing, one of the most overrated seafood things you can ever eat. Like, it literally tastes like seawater, and it's expensive as hell. For literally, I can literally go to the ocean, take a straw, and drink the damn like seawater. It'll taste the same thing like that uni. and I've had uni from like.
Uni has a poopy taste.
It literally tastes like seafood, and I've literally had like omakase in New York, where it's like shit from Hokkaido, like the best of the best, like uni. And I had it. I was like, bro, this literally tastes like seawater. I paid like $30 for like just to literally taste seawater.
I think the texture is honestly the only thing people. That's the
'Cause
only
it
good part.
melts.
Yeah, it melts. That's the only part that's good. But yeah, I agree with Jesse. It's really salty.
I mean, if you're trying to get a reaction out of me, you're not, because I'm not a huge sashimi. Okay, joke's on me, but I'm not a big. I'm really not a big person of that. But what, like, the kind of food that I just enjoy is flavor bombs in your mouth, like just just like freaking orgasms in your mouth, just of all the different flavors happening at once, right? Like that magical bite. So no, I don't care, because I don't care for uni either, whether it's a hot take or not. I'm sorry. But I agree with you, though, because I think it's overpriced. Although it's nice when you get it, because that shit melts in your mouth, like you said, Jay.
That's about it.
But yeah, other than that, no. Like, I'm not like, oh my God, we have to get Toro just because this place has it.
Hey,
No.
Toro is good. I'm just gonna say.
It's the same concept.
It is
so
minus the
good.
flavor of seaweed.
All right, well, let's go ahead and end it there. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed Mr. IFBB Pro Brad Duong
Congrats.
and future IFBB Pro Angela.
Thank you.
We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.